Hello, hello,
Buenas, buenas.
everyone. How's everyone doing? Good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me notify the groups that we are live. We're ready. We have an awesome testimony. When you log on, let us know that you're here. Say hi. If you are catching the replay,
let us know if you can hear us
number two or replay. I am Michelle Trevino, and we are Centers of Distribution for Elv Company, for Alipotec.
Yes, I am Rudy Trevino.
Yes, and we're here to bring you an awesome testimony. Hi, Erica. How are you, girl?
Hi.
I'm trying to let my team know that we are on.
We're on like Donkey Kong. Who's out there right now? What are you guys doing? You guys having dinner, driving? What are you guys doing? If you're driving, don't text.
Yeah.
Send us hearts if you guys can hear us. Send us some hearts.
Let us know if you can hear us, if the audio is fine. We will be back in Spanish. Si gustan ver en español, vamos a regresar en español con el testimonio de Lorena. Está súper bueno el testimonio. Hi, Lorena. I see that you're there. Let me see if I can add you. It still does not let me add you, girl. Okay. Let me see.
That's weird.
Try and see if you can add yourself. Last time, Alma tried to add herself to the chat. Maybe that way it will be better. I don't know why. Sometimes it'll show me the people and then sometimes it doesn't. Like right now, I see 8 people and I can only see Erica, Rosary Lopez watching, and that's it. That's it. It doesn't show me anybody else. Hi, Norma. How are you? Good afternoon. We have an awesome testimony today, and we're just waiting to see if we can connect with Lorena, okay? It might take a little bit. She has an awesome testimony. There it is. Woo.
There we go.
Okay, accept, approve. There.
A little bit.
Yes, let's squeeze over a little bit.
Hopefully it logs on.
It's adding Lorena, okay? So it'll add you in a little bit. Hi, Mayra. How are you, comadre? How's it going?
How you doing, guys?
How's it going?
Saludos,
Hi,
everybody.
Denise. How's it going? Thank
We're
you
going to be
all
going in
for
Spanish
joining
after.
us. Yes, so
stay tuned.
It says no answer from the live video guest.
We can keep knocking.
What is going on?
We're going
Here,
to keep
it's
knocking.
right there. Lorena, approve. Okay.
Approve.
Have a little patience with us. It happens with technology. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it's a little bit slow. Hi, Lorena. How's it going?
Let me
Good job.
a little bit.
I guess the camera is a little.
Can you
guys hear me or?
You're very low on my side. Let me see. Maybe I have the volume on very low.
Okay, is that a little better?
I got you. Yeah. Yes. I can
better?
hear you. Yes.
The camera.
Okay.
I tried.
The what?
Try to flip the sideways, the camera.
Okay.
Perfect. There we go. Woo.
There you go.
I just feel like I'm looking the other way, but is it okay?
Yeah, on our end.
Okay.
See the same way.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the comments if you guys are seeing us and hearing us fine.
How can you see her, guys? I mean, just let us know.
We can hear you. Thank you, Denise. Can you see us correctly? We have a new camera, a new tripod, and it's like super high. And I'm like looking up.
The other one broke.
I think I'm gonna move a little bit more back because I feel like I'm looking up. Okay, there we go. Woo. Okay, so we are a little bit further, so I might.
Kind of like in the front of the theater, like this.
Yes.
Me too, I feel like. Pero am I okay there?
Yes, you're fine. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't move it.
Thank you for joining us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Lorena Herrera. I've been taking the product for over 3.5 years on and off. Okay. I started January 2017. And I take breaks in between just because I don't want to have my body get used to it. And, I just feel like I have to get off of it every once in a while. But I just use it to maintain right now. So, and I'm an authorized distributor in El Paso, Texas.
Awesome. Yes. If you are in El Paso, definitely contact Lorena. So how long did you say you've been using the product, or how did you hear about the product? Give us a little bit more information on that.
Okay. Well, I had already reached my heaviest and I had given up on everything. I was like, I'm just going to stay like this. And one of my coworkers, she was a distributor there at my workplace. And at that time, the product was $80. And her husband had lost a lot of weight using it. So somebody introduced me to it. She's like, come on, take it, and I'm like, I don't want to. I've already tried everything. Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to try anything. So she told me, she insisted, she's like, just try it. And, you have nothing to lose. And I'm like, well, just $80, but it's okay. This is going to be the last thing that I try. And I started taking it, and because now you see me now, my process was very slow. I didn't see results right away. And
It was like with the first treatment, let's say, for example.
I started seeing results like at the beginning of my 3rd month, and that was inches. At the beginning, I got very sick with a detox. My detox was, oh my God. I had every symptom. Yes, everything. All the symptoms, I had them. Yeah. And I wasn't consuming potassium. So I learned the hard way how important it is to consume it. I wasn't drinking water. I was doing everything the wrong way. Everything that we're not supposed to do, I was doing it. And, now I tell my clients, why they need to drink water, why they need to consume potassium, why they need to eat small meals, because I also struggled with that. I noticed that if I had to stop I had to stop eating the moment I got full, because if I continued to eat, that's when I started getting bloated and my stomach was uncomfortable. So I always suggest to people, yes, I always suggest, if you're full, stop. Don't continue, because you're going to regret it.
And it's our body telling us, okay, enough. You've had enough. Good.
I mean, I know food is good, but if our stomach is telling us stop, stop right there.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Start paying the consequences. You start feeling like nauseous because you overate. You start feeling ugly. That's all.
Yes, and more trips to the restroom.
Yeah. Also, yes.
The restroom get worse, or
especially if it was real greasy what you ate.
Stronger loose stools and more explosive loose stools. So I mean, it's real, and it happens to most people, even like us right now that we've used it for such a long time. If I eat something super greasy, I know I'm gonna be paying it in the restroom. I know it, like I already know my body, and it's just a fat dilator. It's just doing its job. So
you know that you don't eat greasy on the long roads. You don't want to eat greasy on the wrong road.
Oh no. No.
So, you said you started losing at 3 months. So your second treatment, más o menos, you started. So how much did you that treatment?
During the first treatment, I probably lost like 7 pounds on my 3rd month. Okay. With my second treatment, that's when I noticed a lot of the weight start coming off. Let me see. I lost 40 pounds like the first 10 months, and then after that, I got stuck. It took me forever to lose the last 20 pounds. Yes. But I had to, switch to the capsule, because I started with the root, and then when I felt that was no longer working, I switched to the capsule, and then I added the ganin, the eucalyptus. I made changes on my diet. I became a little bit more active, and then I started taking the protein shake and then the gels. So, I mean, I started adding stuff little by little, and, it all helped me.
Once we get closer to our goal weight, it does get harder. And I remember you telling me, like, Michelle, I'm stuck. I haven't lost any more. And it's hard to explain, but the less body fat we have, it's like your body wants to hold on to it. The more it wants to hold on to it. So it kind of, we have to put more of our effort. And it's when we definitely have to start looking at our meals. We have to start checking that we are drinking the water, that maybe doing, like you said, moving a little bit more. That helps also a lot. And if we don't, that's when we kind of stop a little bit more. Do you like the capsule or the root more? I know that's a question that I get asked a lot.
That's like the
I like the root. They both work for me, but like right now, just to maintain, I like the root. I take it maybe twice a week as needed. And I mean, I like it. That was what helped me lose the most weight, so I'm sticking to the root.
And how much did you lose in total? Because I know your results are like amazing.
Yes.
They're like
60 pounds.
50 pounds?
60.
60.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, 60. It took me forever, like I say, to lose the last 20, but I did it. And I'm happy where I'm at.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And sizes, how many sizes did you lose?
Well, I was like a 13, 14, like a 12, 14, and now my sizes are like from like a 0, 0, a 0, or a 2.
Wow.
It just depends, very stretchy size, 0, 0, but I can fit in them, and I'm happy like that.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
huge, huge, huge.
That's a lot.
Did you have any medical issues when you started or now, or how do you feel like, or well, talk about the medical part if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Well, I had diabetes before I started consuming the product.
Mm-hmm.
So I already knew I was diabetic, and so that, pues I had to deal with that. But no, I didn't have any issues except for the detox. I did have a lot of heartburn at the beginning, but it was just, everything coming out of my body. It was that I even felt like I was having a heart attack. But it was just pura acidez, that's all it was, just.
And then no potassium, no water, no,
Yes,
so that also
yes.
made your
I had to Google it. I Googled it.
worse. Like that made it even worse, I'm sure.
And that's what we tell we tell our clients, and everybody, we preach this, make sure you do this and do that, because it's, we're not trying to sell you something that you don't need, is that you do need it. The potassium
Yeah.
is very well needed especially during the detox phase.
Yeah, for sure during detox. How about did you start as the product started coming out? Because I know you've been with me for such a long time, already 3 years. Wow.
Yes.
But when Ganem came out, did you start incorporating? What difference did you notice with it?
More energy.
Yeah.
And it helped my diabetes as well. My A1C numbers came down also. And I take 4 of them. I take 2 in the morning and then 2 a little later. And, I'm full of energy. And like I said, I don't have to worry about the potassium. And I even think it helped my muscles también. I don't work out a lot, but I notice I have a little bit of more definition. And I'm like, they're like, oh, well, it's because you probably work out. I'm like, no, it's just all the stuff that I take,
Yeah. And the protein.
everything.
The protein shake helps a lot too with the muscle definition, the toning. But I would like to not work out too. But that's nice. Nice that you're toning up. And also the good thing is that the root helps with the flaccid, to a certain point. Like you said, 60 pounds. I've lost over that amount in total, like of my weight loss. And for me, I'm not talking for you, but for me, there is excess. I have been able to restore a little bit of it with the gels and the collagen and all that, but I feel like there's just a certain amount that it'll do. And pues yeah, I mean, that's our skin expanded so much that now it's like, was yeah, especially my abdomen has been very difficult to get rid of. Yes, sometimes it doesn't even show like I have anything, but I want a flat stomach, and happen unless I have a plastic surgery. That's the whole honest truth. The gel helped tremendously. The protein shake helped tremendously. The bebida dorada with the flattening it, but ultimately there's still flaccid skin. I don't know in your case. What do you think about that?
Yes, I have flaccid skin on my stomach also. And I alternate between the men's gel and the women's gel, and it has helped, but there's still, the stretch marks and the excess skin that, like you say, only surgery is going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, I have it. I have the
Yeah,
excess skin.
happy with the results. I can't say like, oh, I would take it back. No, I mean, I'm still happy that it doesn't show, right? Like a lot of people tell me, like Rudy, for example, it's like, well, for what? It doesn't show, but for you, for sure, it doesn't show. Like
Everybody's goals are different. Some people don't care about it. Some people do.
for me, it's a big thing. For me, it is a big thing. In my person, I see other people, like I see on mine. Oh, you're perfect. You look perfectly fine. Pero pues, I mean, you've come such a long way, and that's incredible. Like
Yeah.
sizes in total. What did you
60
say?
pounds, she said.
60 pounds,
Yeah.
almost 14 sizes. That's incredible. That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing results.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
a lot.
Right now, you say you use it twice a week. What other products are you using, or what is your favorite product right now?
Well, I take the collagen every night, the protein shake, the gels, the ganin for sure every day, the Ocalin, and the Durell, the water pill as needed only. Like también maybe like once or twice a week when I feel like I've eaten something really salty.
Mm-hmm.
So that has helped me also with the bloating.
I think I need to start doing a little bit more of the Durell because lately I've noticed um, the busier we get, the more unfortunately fast food we have to eat because there's no time for cooking. And I do feel it like I do get more swollen, bloated, more swollen, and I'm sure it's the salts that I'm consuming that.
Yeah, many people think you're gaining weight, but it's just water weight,
It's
not
water.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that helps.
I think
Like I only take it on the days when I'm here at home because I know I'm gonna be going to the restroom to,
to urinate.
to let the water out.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And how many of those are you? I know that the bottle says what it says 4, right? The total of
Yeah.
you drink the 4.
Yeah, I drink the 4, but like I say, I don't take them every day. Only like once or twice a week whenever I feel like it, and that's it. I don't overuse the stuff.
Okay, and how about your meals? Are you still eating the same? What do you think?
I eat a lot less now because my stomach can't handle big meals. I eat a little bit of everything, but like if I used to eat like a big plate, now I just eat less. I eat everything, but in moderation. And like I said, I can't eat the same anymore. And I learned the hard way at the beginning when I was eating after I got full and the bloating, the gas, the everything. I mean, it was bad. My detox was bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna overeat.
Yeah, the
Even Michelle,
overeating.
she'll go she'll serve herself a big plate, that you're not even gonna eat that, and she doesn't, but she
Yeah, it's an old habit. I do that too. I
Habit
don't even finish it.
very hard to get rid of, and it's all up here. And I think our eyes are bigger than our stomachs, and we just want to eat, and there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, we can't eat like that anymore.
No, let me see if does anybody have any questions. We are open to questions. Let us know if you have any questions for Lorena. Let me look at the messages here.
Do we have any?
Let's see. Denise says that, yeah, it was also $80 when she started. And she says that you look amazing. Norma says that's good to know, and stopping and starting. Denise says that she saves the food for later. And yes, I tend to do that too. When we go, we have takeout or we eat out of the food, out to eat. There's no way I can finish a full plate, or I'll order either a kid's meal or my daughter and I will like share a plate because there's just no way.
Sometimes even with the appetizers, you get full right away.
Yes. Hola, Pau. Hola, Andrea. Thank you for joining us. Norma says amazing. Marisol says congratulations, Lorena. Yeah, she looks amazing. Lorena's lost an incredible amount of weight. Completely transformed. Completely transformed.
It was a big
Any
transformation.
tips, Lorena, that you have? If anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask. But Lorena, let's see what tips that Lorena has.
Just not to worry so much about the scale. Go by your clothes, the inches, and have faith on the product. And always ask questions because I didn't ask questions. And like I say, I suffered a lot during the detox because I didn't want to ask. I felt I was bothering my distributor, and they don't bother us. That's what we're here for. We want to help them succeed because I know what it was like being overweight. I wasn't feeling good. My legs were hurting. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even breathe at night. I mean, I felt horrible. And now, it's like I move faster. I can wear whatever I want. And I just feel good about myself. I can run around in heels everywhere.
Exactly. Claudia says, when you finish a 3-month supply, do you recommend to stop for a few days?
I did. I stopped for like maybe like 4 or 5 days, and then I started again. But like everybody's different, you know. It's just they have to wait and see like if they need to stop or they need to switch to the capsule or if they continue to the route. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody's different. You know,
Yeah, and we have even clients that you can tell them to stop and they won't. They think they're
oh
gonna
no.
wait 4 or 5 days.
Yes.
They stay on it even though you tell them to stop.
Yes.
But
I recommend at least the first 6 months be consistent. With this product, you have to take it 6 months, minimum 6 months to say, okay, it worked for me, or no, it didn't work for me. And then you also have to say, okay, the first 3 months, nothing. I'm gonna add the moringa, the alkaline, just to be sure that it's not my body not depleted in any of the vitamins and minerals, and that's why I'm not losing the weight. So for
and
sure.
also notice that a lot of people that start losing weight less, even like if they start on it to shred or anything that are already at a normal fat ratio, they don't lose a lot of weight fast either. They take a while because they're already eating very low fat already as it is. So
Yeah.
it varies from people to people.
That's another thing, that if you eat a very clean diet, and I've had experience with a lot of clients that they eat like very, very clean, and they don't see a lot of results because the body can't eliminate the fat if you're not giving it at least a little bit of fat. It needs the fat to eliminate the fat. Okay, Gail says, how do you know with what to stay, capsule or root? What do you recommend?
Well, I mean, everybody's different. That's what I tell them. I'm like,
They've been on the
you
both
need
of
to try both to see what's gonna work better for you, you know, but you have to finish the treatment. You
Yes.
cannot like take the root for like a month and then, oh, it's not working, and then I want the capsules now. It's like, no, finish the treatment. And
Yes.
then, you know, if you wanna move over, like switch over to the capsule, then you can switch. But I always recommend to try at least two of the roots before they switched over to the capsule.
Absolutely, I agree.
them.
And if the time to switch is when you've been stuck for at least 2 months, you say, you know what? Yeah, I'm stuck. I didn't lose any more weight. Now it's time to make the
And you
switch.
did everything your distributor said to do, and you did
Mm-hmm.
you exhausted all
Yeah,
possibilities of it being anything. Now that's it. Then that's when we take a deep consideration of switching, right? But if people want to switch right away when they're not taking the water, when they're not taking
yeah,
the potassium, when they're not doing their part,
Mm-hmm.
switching is only going to make it worse.
it
It
does.
really
Because the
is.
capsule's way
I'll
stronger.
sell it to you, but then you're going to say it didn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Norma says, I learned the hard way as well. I was scared of restarting, but I know now I just can't rely on the product. Absolutely, Norma.
No.
That's why we're
Can't even
here.
rely on ourselves sometimes to drink our water.
Yes, for sure.
You
I'm really
know?
bad with drinking my water today. I've had my water and I've been like drinking, drinking,
Yeah.
drinking. But we have to do our part. We have to. We can't say, here's a root, here, Dios que te bendiga. No, we have to
No.
say, we're going
We
to
have to
drink
be
the
on
water.
ourselves as
Yes.
well on taking the supplements, taking ourselves of water, eating forcefully even when you're not hungry. Because when you're on the route after a while, you don't get hungry.
Yeah.
You might not even be
Most,
hungry all day.
most
So
people.
you don't eat. So that's even worse.
Yeah.
So, just make sure you talk to your distributor before even switching, right?
Yes, yes, just to verify that you're, and then like Lorena says, we are here to help, but that's why it's important to have a purchase from an authorized distributor so that you have the guidance from us. It's not like we're going to be telling you, oh, just get this, or no, we already been there, done that. We've seen it with many, many, many different cases. And if we don't know the answer, pues we will reach out to higher up and get the help that you need. Veronica says, I noticed that just by making small changes, it makes a huge difference. Absolutely, absolutely. Like you said, the meals, just stopping as soon as you're full, that, I mean, you're already helping it by cutting, the calories that you're consuming a day. Can you do it by yourself? Probably not. It's because of the assistance of the root, so
So
take advantage.
take advantage of the time,
Mhm.
of what you have available at this moment. If you can control it now, hey, this is the perfect time.
Perfect time.
Yeah.
And if you get off of it, Lorena, how do you feel?
I feel good. I don't see a difference. I mean, I get a little bit of constipated, but that's it. That's the only reason why I take it.
Goes to the restroom, right? A lot of people
Yeah.
like that, to be on the restroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I always suffer from constipation even before, that's another reason why I started taking it, because I had that problem. So it helped me with that too.
And that's what we noticed, that a lot of people have, they gain weight because of the issue that they don't go to the restroom. And a lot of clients say, well, it's because I don't like going to the restroom every time I go eat. Well, that you're supposed to.
That's
If
normal.
you're,
Exactly.
well, then that's an issue, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that you mentioned that, I have a few clients like that'll they won't take it on the days when they go out to eat and they eat bad, and then they're like, oh, it's because I'm not losing weight because I don't take it every day, and I'm like, well, how come? And they're like, oh, it's because when I go out to eat, I don't want to be going to the restroom, and I'm like, well, that's when you're supposed to take it. It's like
Yes.
you want to lose weight and
Yeah.
you don't want to go to the restroom, and then they're like, hi, well, I don't want to stop eating, I don't want to use the restroom, and I'm like, how do you want to lose weight? The fat's gonna come out somehow.
Yes.
They don't want to exercise.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I agree. It's only about going to the restroom, drinking the water, stopping as soon as you're full. Veronica says, how often do you stop before you continue again, Lorena?
Well, when I was trying to lose weight, I would stop like for like 7 days, and then I would start again. I wouldn't go more than 2 weeks unless I had surgery, because I did have surgery last year and I did stop for 40 days, but that's the only time that I stopped for a while. But usually it was just for like 7 days and then I would start again.
Yeah. Yeah, just to that our bodies, because like anything, right, your body gets used to doing something, and that's it. It's like everything. I've even told people, just like if you have a weight loss surgery, your body gets used to it, so you do have to kind of trick it, and just find some way to but that's good. I recommend also 5 to 7 days stopping and then restarting, and it just gives your body a little boost again.
Yeah.
And so that you can start with the weight loss.
But more than
again.
anything, just trust the process, do
Mhm.
your part, and I think, that people try to want things now, and that's what maybe
Oh no, it's not gonna happen now.
Yeah, they
That's
want
what I
this.
tell them. I'm like, it took me years,
Took 3 years, but she's lost 6
years.
pounds and 14 sizes, guys. So it's just taking time. It's being patient, persistent, consistent with your product, and doing your part, and you can do it. You can do it too.
This is not different from anything fast. They say fast money doesn't last. Well, fast dropping weight don't last either.
And it's not good for your health.
It's not good for you either. So,
Yes.
it takes time, process, just like a business. It takes time to flourish. So you got to give it time. You got to put time for you in there. You got to drink your water, take your supplements, make sure, hear us motivating you guys every day, and if you're feeling down a little bit, hey,
We're here.
That's what the
support.
distributor.
That's what the support is.
Hey, I'm down today.
And I would have lost weight faster, but when my distributor stopped selling, I went on Amazon just like a lot of people do, and I ended up buying the fake products, and I took them for a few months and I wasn't seeing any results. And if anything, I think like I gained like 5 or 10 pounds. And that's when I started doing my research, and that's when I found you, and I decided to become a distributor, because I'm like, I don't want people to go through what I went through. I want to take the authentic product, and that's the reason why I'm selling it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, well, congratulations
Thank you
on
for letting us
sticking
know,
to
man.
it, and your results are amazing. You're a huge inspiration for all of us. And if you guys know of anybody who would benefit from this video, feel free to tag them. We are going to go live in a few minutes in Spanish, so estaremos en vivo en español. So si tienen alguien que han estado pensándola si la deben de tomar o no, vamos a estar en vivo ahorita en español con Lorena.
No se esperan hasta enero, right?
Yes, don't
wait
wait
until January.
That way you guys don't gain weight during the holidays. Porque muchos, a lot of
Exactly.
people do wait, and it's like, no, start now. That way you guys can enjoy your tamalitos, buñuelos, and
In
you won't.
in moderation.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, in moderation, but you can still enjoy them, and they're not gonna gain weight
You're
if they do it in moderation.
you're still gonna eat it, but you're gonna be losing weight. Isn't that so awesome?
Exactly.
Lose weight. Who wouldn't want that?
Yes. Veronica,
Hmm.
your sugar ever spike?
Yes, it did at the beginning. It did. But like I say, I was low in potassium, and that causes when you're low on potassium, it also makes your sugar spike up. So and I wasn't eating right. I was eating, bad because I was like, oh, I'm losing weight. I'm going to the restroom. So I wasn't really taking care of my diet. I wasn't eating like diabetics are supposed to eat. So también eso, it's like we need to see what we're doing. Why are sugar spiking up? It's not just the root that's doing it. It's also because we're either low on potassium and we're not eating right también.
Exactly. But good thing that now we have the Ganem. The Ganem, as long as you're taking it, your glucose levels will stay stable. And yeah, no problems. So gracias a Dios for that product. That product has really helped a lot of people. But it is important that you take it and that you, like Lorena says, monitor what you're supposed to be doing. Well, blessings to everybody. Thank you so much, Lorena. I really appreciate your
Thank
time.
you.
Are going
Thank
to
you
go
so much.
live in a few minutes in Spanish, so feel free to hop on and tag anybody who it would benefit. Okay.
Yes.
Blessings. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes.
Finish.